100 things every black man should know before 30. Chapter 1, know yourself. You need to be a self-expert, and there's 3 levels of knowing yourself before you become a self-expert. That first level is internal self-awareness. That is, what do you know about you? The second level of self-awareness that you need to master is external. External self-awareness is, what do other people know about you? The third level that you need to master is metacognitive self-awareness, and that is, how do you influence or how do you control what other people think about you? Once you've mastered these 3 levels, then you are a self-expert. And once you're a self-expert, life, love, relationships, school, economics, finances, I mean, you name it, it will work out in your favor. Now, you don't just arrive at self-expertise. Like anything, it's a process. You need to master each level before you move on to the next. You can't influence what other people think about you until you know what you think about you. Now, how do you become a self-expert? Well, let's take the first level. You need to know everything there is to possibly know about yourself. You need to ask yourself a bunch of questions and answer them honestly. What do I think about myself? What makes me tick? What do I want to accomplish in life? What am I best at? What do I need to work on? What am I attracted to? What distracts me? What do I believe in? Who do I believe in? Why do I believe what I believe? How do I respond to certain stimuli? When do I feel most alive? What time of day do I have the most energy? What inspires me? What are my long-term goals? Who am I? Now, this isn't an exhaustive list of questions, but this is a great place to start. You really need to look in the mirror and examine yourself. Socrates said, an unexamined life isn't worth living. You need to know your values, beliefs, goals, and fears. You need to have a solid idea of where you're headed. You need to have a plan in life. If you don't, life will have its plans for you. Along the journey to become your best self and reach your goals, you need to be making decisions, and those decisions need to be guided by your values and morals in life. You need to know your fears to know what you need to overcome. Ask yourself, what are my weaknesses? What are my strengths? What can I improve on? What kind of legacy do I want to leave in life? How do I want to be remembered? What's my most significant accomplishment? What do I want them to say about me at my funeral? These are very sobering questions to ask yourself, but you must answer them honestly. If you look deep within your soul, you will find the answers. In this first level of self-awareness, you need to know your relationship to people, places, and things. When you are ready to better understand your relationship with people, ask yourself, who brings out the best in me? Who brings out the worst? Who makes me nervous? What kind of people am I attracted to? What kind of people find me attractive? How do I respond to authority? How do I treat certain people? How do certain people treat me? What do I want out of my relationships? We all have relationships to places in our lives that affect us unknowingly. When you have a better idea of what kind of spaces bring out the best in you, you'll spend more time in those places and less time in places that drain you. Finally, in this first level of self-awareness, you need to know your relationship to things. Alcohol, drugs, substances, those are things. And if you have an unhealthy relationship to these things, you need to figure out what you need to do to be better. If you can't get professional help, you need to cut that shit cold turkey.